kids, welcome back to AMPED Science. I'm Dr. LuLu, this is Einstein, and we have a really cool experiment for you today. And guess what? Sometimes you can make awesome science experiments with very few items. This week, all you got in your AMPED box was a dry erase marker. The things you need from home are some water and a plate. That's it. So, dry erase markers have this oily stuff inside, and it's gonna do something very special when we add water to it, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a drawing on the plate. You can do anything you want to. You can draw a person, you can draw an animal, you can draw the sun, whatever you want. So I'm gonna make a quick drawing, and I'm going to make a stick figure man. And look, it looks sort of like he's running. And he has a mustache. Okay, now, all you do is take your water and very slowly pour it onto the edge of the plate. Slowly let it go over your picture, and then watch what happens. Look, his mustache is coming up. It takes just a few minutes. You have to be patient. And see, he's starting to come apart. And if you work really hard at it, you can work on trying to get his whole body up at the same time so it looks like he runs. But then look what happens. It makes a whole different shape. Look, his eyes are left. Oh no, he lost his eyes. So this is really cool. And you can do it as many times as you want to. Remember, all you need is a dry erase marker and some water. If you thought this was fun, wait until AMP Camp. We have so many cool science experiments. Just think explosion. You stay tuned till the end of this episode and see how you can register for AMPED Camp. Now, let's head on over with Layne because she's going to teach us about humility. See you next time.
Hey everybody, welcome back to AMPED. And in this episode, I'm going to teach you guys about humility. Dr. LuLu just had a super cool science experiment and said that we have something really cool to learn. So I want you guys to listen up. I don't know if you guys know the difference between pride and humility, but there's a big difference and a super important thing about keeping them equal, okay? Pride is things that we have in our lives that give us confidence and help us get built up. So I want you guys to imagine this balloon as your life, as you, okay? And pride fills up that balloon, okay? That's a little bit of pride, you know, you're full of confidence and stuff like that, and you're gonna get some more. And pride can make it even bigger and bigger and bigger. But if you get too big, pride is eventually gonna pop the balloon because there's so much in there. Humility is when we let out a little bit of pride and humble ourselves just a little bit. So we might be super confident in something, but we're being a little aggressive about it and not super, humble, taking it down a notch. But when you're humble and you show humility, you let it out a little bit. Because if you fill up with so much pride and no humility, this is what happens. Look at all that pride and no humility. What's gonna happen? It pops because you don't have any humility in yourselves. So I want you guys to practice being humble and being compassionate about it. It's also super important to be confident about yourself, but not be too showy about it, because you don't want to make other people feel bad, but you still should be proud of yourself, okay? Humility is so important, and I want you guys to practice it, okay? We're gonna head on over to Lexi with a really cool game craft that she has, and then Chef Abigail has a unique cooking segment that we have for you guys, and I have a very, very special announcement for you at the end, okay? I'll see you then. Hey kids, welcome back to Amped Up Art. Layne, wow, I think I need to practice humility every single day now. I definitely could be a little bit more humble. Today, in Amped Up Art, we're gonna make a pool noodle popper. From your AMPED box, you'll need a pool noodle, a balloon, a rubber band, and pom-poms. From home, you're gonna grab some scissors with adult supervision. Let's get started. First, you're gonna take your balloon and cut. Right about there. And now we're gonna stretch it as best as we can and fit it over our pool noodle on the top so that it's like that. If you wanna be extra careful, you can take your rubber band and wrap it around the edges so that your balloon doesn't come off of your pool noodle. Now we're gonna stuff it with our pom-poms. Can anyone guess what we're gonna do next? Today's craft is also a game, if that gives you any hints. Ready, set. Make sure to grab a friend and see who can get their pom-pom the furthest. If you liked this game/craft, then be sure to check out AMPED Camp in the next couple weeks. Like Luann said, stick around to the end of the AMPED episode to get details. Bye!
Hello, AMP family. It's Chef Abigail, and I'm so excited to be back. Today, we will be making Marshmallow Jello. Let's get started. From your AMP boxes, you will need your marshmallows and your Jello. From home, you will need a bowl, a spoon, a container, and of course, your boiling water with adult supervision. Step 1 is to combine your Jello and your boiling water into your bowl. You will stir until it is dissolved. Now, combine your marshmallows into your Jello mix. Stir your marshmallows until they're dissolved. If they do not dissolve, put them in the microwave for about 30 seconds. After your marshmallows are fully dissolved, take your bowl and pour your mixture into your container. You want to leave your container in the fridge for about an hour. If it's not hard by an hour, leave it in there for a couple more minutes. Once your Jello is hard, take it out the fridge and, well, enjoy! So good. Bye.
What an awesome episode. And this special announcement is super important for every single one of you, okay? We have AMPED Camp coming up on June 26th through June 28th. This year's theme is all about loving your roots. So we're gonna talk about flowers and plants and trees and everything that grows in the world. But we're gonna relate that to ourselves and how important it is to love where we come from and to know that we can always grow to be better people, okay? Scan this QR code right here to register for AMPED Camp. You can come all 3 days, 2 days, or just 1 day. It's whatever you want. We will have games and science experiments and crafts and cooking and dinner every single night. It's gonna be so much fun, and we're gonna all come together and meet each other. So I hope you guys have some fun, and if you have any questions, have your parents text the number below to ask me whatever they need. I hope to see you guys there. Bye. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Amped Online. To stay up to date with current episodes, check us out on YouTube at amped.online or look at our website, www.ampedwestchurch.com. If you are interested in you or your friend getting an Amped box, text AMPED to 704-343-8955.